Hello again to another Agricultural Reaction. Today we will be watching the 10 deepest rivers in the world. Well, I was definitely taught the longest rivers, and I know Nile is the longest river in the world, and I think the Amazon River is the next one. I can't remember what would be the third one. The Mississippi, Colorado River, or maybe Congo. Or there's a Yangtze River as well in China, isn't it? It's long too, so no. My education in the river length was it's decades old, so you know. So let's just jump into it and learn which rivers are actually the deepest.
Rivers have always been the lifeblood of civilizations, shaping landscapes, economies, and entire ways of life. We often admire their mighty flows and winding courses, but beneath the surface lies another story, one of depth, mystery, and untold secrets. Some rivers plunge to staggering depths, carving through the earth and holding ancient ecosystems that remain largely unexplored. In this video, we're diving into the 10 deepest rivers in the world, uncovering what lurks beneath their waters and the incredible stories they tell. Which river holds the crown as the deepest on Earth? Stick around to find out. The Mississippi River, USA. One of the most iconic rivers in the world, the Mississippi River. You've heard the name. You've seen it on maps. And if you live in the US, you've probably crossed it at some point. This river runs approximately 2,340 miles, 3,766 kilometers, from Minnesota all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. Nicknamed the Father of Waters, the Mississippi isn't just long, it's deep. At its deepest point, near Algiers Point in New Orleans, it plunges to 200 feet.
Wow,
61
that
meters.
is deep for a river, isn't it?
That's about the height of a 20-story building.
Wow.
This depth, combined with its massive tributary system, has made it a lifeline for trade and transportation for centuries. Even today, the Mississippi is a key player in the US economy. Ports along its banks handle billions of tons of cargo each year, moving goods across the country and beyond. But beyond commerce, its depths also hide shipwrecks, forgotten history, and a thriving underwater ecosystem. The Hudson River, USA. Coming in at number 9 is a river that has seen it all, from early explorers and booming trade to modern-day tourism and city skylines. The Hudson River isn't just another waterway, it's a piece of American history flowing right through the heart of New York. Stretching 315 miles, 507 kilometers, from the Adirondack Mountains down to New York Harbor, the Hudson has been a lifeline for centuries. It was first navigated by English explorer Henry Hudson in the early 1600s while he was searching for a shortcut to Asia. Spoiler alert, he didn't find it, but what he did find was a river that would become one of the most important in the United States. Now let's talk about depth. The Hudson isn't just famous for its scenic views and iconic landmarks, it's deep. In some areas, this river plunges to a staggering 216 feet, 66 meters. This depth has made it a key transportation route for centuries, allowing massive cargo ships.
I have to check something on the map of New York because I'm struggling a little bit now with putting into perspective where the actual ocean is. I just, for some reason, I kind of can imagine the go to maps. Where's it? I can kind of imagine how that looks in perspective to the actual Atlantic Ocean and stuff like that, but now with the river being kind of talked about, I kind of start thinking that it's kind of frozen. I don't know. I've been in New York. Been in New York for like a few hours, and been over the in Manhattan where you could see the Statue of Liberty. But I can't say that I've been there for long enough to kind of like get the whole feel of the place. So I guess going to the New York, I kind of trying to imagine, because you always, I kind of like, whenever I think about New York, I always think it's laying over the Atlantic Ocean. But is it true? Like you can see here, here, there's a Long Island, there's New York, Upper Bay, Lower Bay, Sandy Hook Bay. So you can kind of see that this is Long Beach. So where is actual New York? Is it just this here, Hoboken, North Newark? I'm always kind of confused about where the borders are. You can, that's the border, isn't it, of New York State and New Jersey. So this is the Hudson River. Goes over here. There's a Connecticut over here as well. I didn't even actually realize Connecticut is bordering with New York. So this is New York. That's Manhattan Island. Wait. Oh, here. That's the island, isn't it? Because it's this here. So that makes it the island. This here. Okay. So we've been here. So Liberty statue is here. We've been in this park here in Financial District. We just did like this hop on, hop off tour. We've been there maybe 10 hours or something like that in between our flights. That was 5 years ago already. It was cold because it was January as well. And yeah, but I'm always kind of struggling with figuring out where our... Whoa! I'm always struggling, like, yeah, JFK. So we were going here. The fact that it's so big, because basically it took us about an hour to drive from JFK to New York, and obviously it was like main roads and stuff like that, but this is where the ocean is, isn't it? Obviously. I don't know why I'm so weird about it, but that's what it is. Oh, I'm not even showing you. So this is the JFK is here and New York City is here, and we drove from there to here. So it's big, obviously. You can see there's like all nature reserve here next to the the JFK. That I never really heard about. That's interesting. What's this here? Breezy Point Dip. That's kind of cool to see. Yeah, I would love to go there again in maybe summertime, when the weather gonna be nicer. I think summertime is kind of a good idea, like summer. Maybe not like the heat, the heights of the heat and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay, I'm just rambling now, so let's just go back to watching the deepest rivers. Let's go.
Travel inland with ease. But the Hudson is more than just a trade highway. It's a cultural icon. This river flows past some of the most breathtaking landscapes in the country, from the lush Hudson Valley to the towering skyscrapers of New York City. Its deepwater harbor has helped shape NYC into a global powerhouse of commerce, business, and culture. The St. Lawrence River, Canada and USA. Now, if you thought the Hudson or Mississippi were deep, wait until we talk about the St. Lawrence River, the deepest river in North America.
Sometimes it's kind of surprising how big rivers are to me. Like, I grew up over in Grudziądz, where there is a Vistula River goes through. It's the biggest river in Poland. It goes from the south to the north, and it goes through majority of cities, main cities. Like, it goes to Krakow, goes to Warsaw, goes to Toruń, and then Grudziądz. That's not majority. Obviously, there's more cities than that, but like, you kind of, if you look at it, it's just like, to me, it was always big river, because it was like, it's quite wide in where Grudziądz, where it flows through Grudziądz, but obviously it's not big. I don't think it would be even like in top 100 of maybe not even top thousands of the deepest or widest or biggest rivers in the world. So that the case of it. But for me, growing up over there and seeing like a smaller rivers and stuff, it's obviously, it was big. especially hearing all like that it's the biggest river in Poland. So that's it. But then you kind see that the St. Lawrence River, and damn, that's big. Like there's literally islands on that river. So you can imagine how massive that is. Like to me, that was kind of looking more like a lakes or something like that instead of just being a river. But obviously, you kind of have to like remember that Canada have the like. I learned that in one of the reaction videos as well. Canada have the most of the lakes in the world. Have more lakes in the world than any other country, all of the other countries combined. So yeah. So to me, that looks like they're actually, this is not a river, but a lakes. But
This isn't
well,
just
it's a
any
river.
river. It's a lifeline for trade, a marvel of engineering, and a hotspot for marine life. All
It's where
rolled
the
into
Thousand
one,
Islands is, isn't it?
stretching 1,197 miles, 1,928 kilometers from Lake Ontario to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. This river connects the heart of North America to the Atlantic Ocean. It's essentially the continent's highway to the world, making it one of the most important trade routes on Earth. The St. Lawrence doesn't just move goods, it moves big goods. With depths reaching 250 feet, 76 meters in certain areas, it's deep enough to handle massive cargo ships with ease. To put that into perspective, the deepest part of the St. Lawrence is actually deeper than the Channel Tunnel, the famous underwater tunnel connecting the UK and France. The Yellow River, China. Next, we head to East Asia to explore the legendary Yellow River, China's second longest river at 3,395 miles, 5,464 kilometers, and the sixth longest in the world. Originating in the Bayanhar Mountains, it has been a vital force in Chinese history, nurturing early dynasties, fueling agriculture, and serving as a key trade route. While it has supported life, it's also infamous for devastating floods. The river's depth reaches up to 262 feet, 80 meters in some areas, and its signature golden brown hue comes from the silt carried from the Loess Plateau, creating fertile plains for agriculture. The Mekong River, Southeast Asia. Coming in at number 6 is the Mekong River, often called Southeast Asia's lifeblood. Stretching 2,703 miles, 4,350 kilometers, from the Tibetan Plateau through China, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam, the Mekong is more than just a river. It's a crucial highway, food source, and economic powerhouse, supporting millions of people. While its depth varies, the Mekong plunges to an impressive 328 feet, 100 meters in some sections, equivalent to a 30-story building submerged underwater. This depth makes it vital for transportation, farming, and fishing, key to the economies it sustains. But what really sets the Mekong apart is its mind-blowing biodiversity. With over 1,200 fish species, it ranks second only to the Amazon in freshwater biodiversity. Among these species is the Mekong giant catfish, a freshwater giant that can grow up to 10 feet, 3 meters long, and weigh over 600 pounds,
it's like twice of me.
272 kilograms, larger than a grizzly bear. The Amazon River,
Wow.
South America. At number 5, we have the Amazon River, known for its vast size and biodiversity, stretching 4,345 miles, 7,062 kilometers, across Peru, Colombia, and Brazil. It carries more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. Though famous for its width, its depth is just as impressive, reaching up to 328 feet, 100 meters, near its mouth. The Amazon is home to over 3,000 fish species, including piranhas and the giant arapaima, as well as the rare pink river dolphin. Its rich ecosystem supports jaguars, anacondas, and colorful birds. For thousands of years, the river has been crucial for human survival, providing food, transportation, and trade for indigenous communities. Today, it remains a lifeline for millions and a global ecotourism hotspot. The Zambezi River, Africa. At number 4, we have the mighty Zambezi River, stretching 1,599 miles, 2,574 kilometers, across 6 African countries. It's not just its length that stands out.
Is that the
It's the
waterfalls there as
incredible
well?
power and beauty this river brings. The Zambezi is most famous for Victoria Falls,
Oh, there you go.
one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, where the river drops over 350 feet, 108 meters, into the Batoka Gorge, creating a stunning mist and rainbow, earning the name the Smoke That Thunders. But Victoria Falls is just the beginning. In some sections, like the Batoka Gorge, the Zambezi plunges to depths of 381 feet, 120 meters, creating dramatic landscapes and vital ecosystems. The river is home to over 200 species of fish, including the fierce tigerfish, and supports wildlife like crocodiles, hippos, elephants, and antelope. The Zambezi is a true natural treasure, teeming with life and breathtaking scenery. The Danube River, Europe. At number 3, we have the Danube River, which may not be the longest river in Europe. That's the Volga, but it more than makes up for it in depth, history, and significance. Stretching 1,770 miles, 2,850 kilometers, from Germany's Black Forest to the Black Sea, the Danube flows through 10 countries: Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, and Ukraine, connecting a vast swath of Europe. The Danube's deepest point reaches an impressive 584 feet, 178 meters, creating diverse habitats for wildlife. It's not just a river, it's a historical and cultural force, having shaped European civilization from the Roman Empire to the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Today, it remains a key economic and environmental artery, supporting trade, cooperation, and environmental protection across the continent. The Yangtze River, China. At number 2, we have the Yangtze River,
I think Nile
the
gonna be the
longest river in
deepest
China,
one.
and the 3rd longest in the world, stretching
Doesn't have to be.
3,915
Whoa,
miles,
that's some views.
6,300 kilometers, from the Tibetan Plateau to the East China Sea. This monumental river is a geographical force, shaping China's landscape for millennia. The Yangtze isn't just long, it's deep, plunging up to 656 feet, 200 meters in parts, particularly in the Three Gorges region. These dramatic depths, along with the river's breathtaking landscapes, contribute to some of China's most iconic scenery. It's home to a rich ecosystem, including endangered species like the Chinese sturgeon and the Yangtze finless porpoise. Beyond its natural beauty, the Yangtze plays a crucial role in China's economy, culture, and biodiversity. Its depths and mysterious underwater zones highlight the river's powerful and enduring presence. The Congo River, Africa,
Forgot about
the
that.
deepest river in the world. At number 1, we have the Congo River, the deepest river on the planet, reaching depths of over 720 feet, 220 meters, stretching 2,920 miles, 4,700 kilometers. It's the 2nd longest river in Africa, and a geological wonder that has shaped the land and ecosystems of Central Africa. The Congo's incredible depth, created by steep gorges and underwater canyons, supports unique aquatic life and diverse species found nowhere else. This river flows through dense rainforests, home to gorillas, elephants, and bonobos, making it a biodiversity hotspot. Beyond its physical power, the Congo is crucial for millions of people. It's a vital trade route, transportation link, and water source for communities across 9 countries. The Congo isn't just a river, it's the lifeblood of the region, shaping both the land and the culture of Central Africa. Thanks for watching. please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comments section.
Well, so we learned the Congo River is the deepest river and goes to 220 meters deep. That's a lot. That's a really lot. I mean deep. And well, like I know about the Congo River existence. Actually, I definitely heard about all of those rivers. And I was talking over it, so yay. There's an interesting video here. I save for to watch later. And anyway, have you heard about those rivers? Have you seen any of those rivers? Because honestly, I've just seen Hudson River. Not the only river I've actually seen. And that would be all for me, because I haven't been in Asia, I haven't been in Africa. I've been in Germany, but I haven't been in the parts where the Danube River flows from. Haven't been in any of the other countries that flow through. Haven't been in South America. Haven't been over Mississippi. I flew over it, obviously, but I don't think I would be. Just probably been so high that I wouldn't see it. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye.